Hi guys, JH6, welcome back to the channel. We definitely appreciate you guys watching. So this is not my Glock 42. This is actually my Glock 17 with the TLR1 HL. This is my home defense pistol that I use every single day. Has nine sights and it's just an amazing pistol. I really enjoy it, but I think that my carry gun, which is the Glock 42, which I carry in my pocket. Usually I do pocket carry, just something that I enjoy to do. I think it's having issues with the reset on the trigger. So what I want to do is I want to get you guys input because first of all, I'm not an expert of anything. I tell you guys that all the time. So a lot of you guys have a lot of information out there. So I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. And again, what should I do? I think I'm going to contact Glock and I'm going to talk to them about it. But again, I wanted to put this out there to see if some of you guys are having the same issue or some of the things that you guys did to fix that. I really don't want to send my pistol out there, you know, to the Glock, whatever, and wait, you know, 2-3 months to get it back. All right, guys, so here's the deal. I have put rounds through this pistol and I haven't had any issues. But when you pull the trigger, and this gun is clear, when you pull the trigger, there you go, the trigger brake, it stays to the rear. You know, obviously, the slide is going to go back and forward, pick up another round. That's just how the pistol works. As you can see, in this case, the trigger actually reset. So sometimes it does not happen for whatever reason. So that's kind of why I brought my Glock 17, just in case I got to show you guys. In this case, it did happen. But let's try it again. There we go, guys. And as you can see, let me put it back here so you can tell, the trigger stayed back to the rear, which it doesn't really happen with the Glock 17. With the Glock 17, you know, typically you fire a round, rack it, it goes back to the position where it's supposed to be. Again, fire, it goes back, as you can tell. Now, going back to the Glock 42, as you can see, it's back to the rear. So again, don't know what's the deal with that. Typically, if I hold the trigger to the rear, like I'm holding it right now to the rear, and then slide the, you know, pull the slide back to the rear, it's gonna come forward. So if I pull my finger there and I hold it back, typically it's gonna come forward. But again, if I do it, pull the trigger, rack the slide. In this case, it actually didn't. Again, guys, you can see it stayed to the rear. So again, this is actually a big deal because I want to say a few days ago, I actually had my gun and I loaded my gun. I put my gun in my pocket and I was ready to go. I spent the whole day out there doing what I do on my regular day. And sometime in the late afternoon, little brother, which you guys know him, being in the channel multiple times, actually pointed that out to me. It was like, look, dude, your trigger is to the rear. So essentially, if I would have found myself in a confrontation and I would have pulled this gun to engage the target, my trigger would have been to the rear. So again, I wouldn't be able to fire that gun, this gun. I would have had to rack it. Hopefully, it would have reset the proper way. And again, those couple of, you know, and engage the threat. But again, those couple of seconds of confusion, I don't know what's going on, it could have possibly got me in a lot of trouble. So again, I don't think that's right. I think it's something wrong with the Glock 42. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Give me some guidance. Let me know if you have that issue. Like I said, let me know what should I do. Again, I appreciate you guys' support. If you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and God is in control.